Hello guys, my name is Ancient Starcraft and I'm here with another replay from the Gigabit Cup. Now we have two fine players. We have aAaNerchio from We have aAaNerchio playing as our Red Zerg player, and we have our ESCGoody playing as our Purple Terran. Now I have commentated and watched both of these guys' games before. I kinda know their style, but not really. The several games that I watched / commentated, Goody tend to favor mech a lot, and Nerchio, not quite sure. He does expand quite a bit at Zerg, though, I must say. I did watch this replay a little bit, so that I could point out a couple of things that I might not have been able to if I didn't watch it and just decided to cast it cold, which I don't have the skills to do. So I'm just going to be watching these replays a couple of times and all that good noise. Now we do see that Nerchio actually is ahead of food right now in the very early game. Now does that actually affect any income? Just a little bit, yeah, like 40 to 50 minerals on average, but 40 to 50 minerals on average per minute, it means you get an SCV or a drone out that much quicker. I don't know, you could argue that, oh, it's the early game, it doesn't matter too much, or you could be one of those people who be like, oh yeah, early game pretty much determines how you will do in the mid to late game. So we'll see right now. We do have a hidden barracks right now at the third base of Goody, rallied all the way to, I believe, the third base here. I'm not quite sure why, but I don't know if this drone's going to be able to scout it. Just because he did come from the southern end, and no, he did not. He could not scout that. It's right here. Nerchio is going to come in here, see that there's a barracks missing on here. It's going to be like, what is going on? Sees three guys just starting up, and he's probably going to see this two barracks. Does he? Yes, he does. So this is not going to be a surprise to Nerchio anymore. We do have a barracks going down on the front door of its natural. Trying to take the single drone out, trying to target the SCV, but the SCV is in a place where the drone cannot go, and it's going to instead start picking at the bunker. So this SCV is definitely going to go down, I think. Yes. Yes. And these four drones are actually chasing away the Marine SCV. I have not seen that in a while. Unfortunately, two Marines means that these drones are all going to get obliterated because Marines are imba. I don't care what you say, Marines are imbalanced early game. He's got to get the cancel on the bunker, and this is a failed bunker push, and he's got to be thrown back home. Now, we did see 6 Zerglings just popping out just as an in-case defense. Now, in the early game, I have been told, because I'm a bronze Zerg player, and I wanted to get better. And one of the reading in TeamLiquid.net pretty much told me larva is more important than actual spending the money for, let's say, like static defense, for example. Larva is more important than that in the very early game. So, you know, I guess they're kind of equal. I wouldn't say they are, just because Nerchio did have to use, you know, a lot of his larva on what could have been drones. But hey, everyone's opinion is different. One spine crawler is going down because he did see the factory. He's going to expect some sort of Hellion play just because he knew this barracks was actually down here, had to be flown up here, or he would assume that it's been flown up there, which means there's no reactor, there's no chance of tech left or an early tank. But we do see an early 1-1-1 build. Well, not really early. We do see a 1-1-1 build coming from Goody. Let's see. I'm thinking Marine, Hellion, Medevac. I think that's usually a 1-1-1, typical 1-1-1 build. But if you watch like pro players like Puma, their 1-1-1 is like different almost all the time, depending on the situation. We have the second base fully up and running for Nerchio, which means he is going to be way ahead right now. Second base is just morphing command center to a orbital command. Tech lab is going down right now, and he's going to definitely be able to see that. Circling barely escapes with 6 health. He's just gonna chill here. He'd be like, yo man, I'm gonna get high in this Vespine gas and see if it's actually gonna be any natural expansion going down. But these 3 Marines are gonna be not have any of it and just kill the single lone Zergling. And the command center is gonna be, oh my god. Now we do see a drop play about to happen right now, going towards, I believe, will be his main base. Is Nerchio really prepared for this? He has 1 queen and like 2 roaches, but I don't think he actually suspects a drop right now. He drops the far outside so that he doesn't really see anything. Elevated the 2 Hellions there. Of course, this Overlord's definitely going to go down. Roach might go down. Hellions trying to make something happen, but as the Hellions are Roach, not the best idea. They're just going to high kill out and just 1. It's kind of down. This drop is very unsuccessful. Yeah, you did kill 1 Overlord, but Zerg, as a Zerg player, you should expect Overlords to get taken down around this time. Now we do see a Viking. No, excuse me, we do see a Viking who'll be sniping out all these Overlords, and it is going to be very bothersome to a Zerg player just because Overlords are the food players. But he did have another. Actually, he did actually have a just replacement Overlord just popped out before he could die. Let's see. I am like hacking up a Furbo. Holy crap! I visited a friend's house yesterday or 2 days ago, and like he had a cat, and I'm fine with pets. It's just that sometimes I feel like it's one, but he's trying to go into up to the natural and realizes that he can't because it's too close. This dropship is gonna go down to the south side. I'm guessing it's gonna go wrap around and hit the natural or the 3rd, depending on what he sees first. The 3rd is now up and running now. It's actually decently saturated for 3rd base that just formed, and we also see a double expand from aAaNerchio. He's going for his 4th base, which may get denied because we do have this medevac actually traveling, but might be about halfway done before the medevac actually reaches and might have enough health for any reinforcing units to come. Now, the Galil Reconstitution, which gives you roach speed, is now just starting at 10 minutes, 11 minutes to the game. He's preemptively putting drones on gas. For those who know. Infestation pit is now going down. Now, I like to mention that he was on 1 gas on 2 bases for the longest time, so I don't know what effect that will have on Nerchio's build, but I guess we'll see in the mid game to the late game, which is about now. We see decent amount of roaches on the field as we speak right now, with the queen. Drone's still transferring. This drop pretty much got denied. It wasn't even worth watching. 4th base, I'm sorry, 3rd base is up for Goody. Not really saturated by anything at all until now, and not even that good saturation. But at least he has a 3rd base running. Now it's a 3 base Terran to 4 base Zerg. And let's go to unit composition. He is way ahead in drones. 3 Zerglings, 12 roaches, and our Terran player has a Thor, Hellion, a Banshee, Viking, and 8 Marines. Now, where's the Banshee? No, it's right here. Again, it was trying to harass a little bit, but probably got denied by the Spore Crawler and the Queen. The Viking being very annoying right now, taking out Overlords here and there. But it is also going to get pushed out. We did see like a roach hit team, I guess I will call it. Just patrol on the map, making sure these bases have not been taken yet. Overlord is pooping out creep here, so that it just takes that much longer for any expansion to go down. So not too much going on right now. We do see Thors. And do we see more Thors being produced? Yes. Nurture try to make something happen. Try to deny minor the third base, but you see that there's a Thor, and Marine, so Thor, Marine, and the Banshee. It's gonna push this Roach hit team out. Roach hit squad. My brain is not functioning. I don't know why. It's like I've fallen and I can't get up, but whatever. Alright, so we do see 2 missile turrets going down again. Now, Spire is going to finish. Wait. Did he triple Spire? Here's a Spire. Here's another Spire. What? Okay, so what he did was he built 2 Spires so that one could be upgraded and one will be dropped down to a greater Spire, which I would imagine I will see somewhat soon. Maybe not, because he does have 9 Corruptors on the way right now. Food supply is heavily favoring Anerchio, but here's the kicker. He has 94 drones. 94 drones. Now you subtract about 20 from that, making it 74, you would have 171 food supply. So he's not really that ahead in supply if you think about it. Reason why I say that is because I have been told that as any number you should have about 75 to 80 drones is a good number. 94 gets a little bit ridiculous. I don't know, that's what I was told. But we do see the greatest Spire. Nope, that Spire just finished. Spires do take extremely long time. Let's see, we do have 10 Corruptors on the field. We do have a Hive tech, but nothing to do a Hive thing on. No greater Spire. Let's get the middle here. These Zerglings got to scout that there's no base here. Overlords just died, so they know about it. Missile Tech trying to go down. These Zerglings are probably going to get annihilated by all those siege tanks. Oh my god. That was just a massacre. Anerchio going, ah. Too many tanks. Now we do have 12 siege tanks right now. 8 Marines, 7 Ghosts, a single Raven, 4 Thors, Banshee, and 2 Vikings, and 10 Hellions. With, I believe, the Infernal Pre-Igniter. As soon as that's done, yeah, it's a very late 1755 Infernal Pre-Igniter kind of push. You see a Might Engagement going down. Corruptors are down. They're struggling to shoot. I think Anerchio may have misread his opponent. You really gotta be careful with these because these Thors are kind of attack the hell out of him. Oh my god. I think Anerchio was actually expecting a lot more Vikings. And just when you see it, Fungal going down all the goals, which is not do decent damage, but he needs to put out another Fungal. Decent Fungal again on the wound. Very nice Fungal tank, but there's not much you can do. Tanks are not free, so those people really support anything, but they can't just because they didn't have that blue screen up there. And oh my god, all those Zerglings have just got obliterated. You have the army here. He is morphing all of these Corruptors to Brewlords. We have 13 Brewlords on the way, but there's no cover for them. Siege tanks here, Hellions here, and all these Brewlords are going to start sniping Brewlords platoons, and now it's just gonna be like, oh my god, how many Brewlords are left? We have 6, 2 of them, very good health. The Brewlords can finally come down. 6 Brewlords is going to be able to take out most of all these Brewlords, but these Thors are now just target firing at the Brewlords. Now you guys try to use these Zerglings, try to take out these Thors. One Thor is gonna go down, but there's only 2 Brewlords, and I cannot see Anerchio going down 146 to 187 55. I see Anerchio going GG very soon. And yes he does, and he leads the game. Well, that was actually a pretty decent game. I thought Anerchio was ahead, and obviously he was way ahead. He had this base, as well as this base. So he had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 base to the Terran's 3, really, because this isn't really saturated at all. But it just, Goody had this weird mix of units that Nerchio was not prepared for. If you look at Nerchio's map just for a second, he only knew this base was up, he figured this base would be up, but did not know anything at all that was going on in this base. Which is why I would say this: sacrifice overlords are always important. We didn't see too much of that sacrifice scouting overlords, and I think that's what did Nerchio. Alright guys, this has been game number 1 between aAaNerchio versus ESCGoody on Shakura's Plateau. I think I forgot to mention the map, so I'm mentioning it now at like the end of the game. I'll see you guys at game number 2.